My younger brother's birthday just came up and he's gotten back into collecting Pokemon cards. So I asked him what his favorite Pokemon were, and I decided to try to paint a book for him. So I got some acrylic and dabbed it on. I used packing tape to make some nice clean edges. Personally, I don't know anything about Pokemon, so I had to look each of them up online and try to find an image that I thought looked somewhat interesting and rely pretty heavily on that. I laid them out in a pleasing arrangement, I think. Had to somehow figure out how to get them to battle each other. And then I used some acrylic pens to draw them onto the white background that I'd painted. I really enjoy working with the acrylic pens. I've never used them before, but they were a lot of fun. Sometimes for me, the hardest part is knowing when to stop, but once I was pretty happy with it, I sprayed it with some Mod Podge, and I used the glossy kind, and then I was really pleased with how it looked. I'm way too impatient to wait for everything to dry, so I pulled out my very handy hair dryer to give it a nice drying effect, and then I pulled off the tape on the edges. It still seemed to be missing something, so I put his name into a Pokemon font generator, and because I'm not that great at freehanding, I cut out the letters and then I traced them, and then of course I went over them with more of the acrylic pens. It took about 3 coats to get a nice coverage so that the yellow was very nice and bold. And then after that, I went over with the blue and outlined it so that it looked like the Pokemon font. Happy birthday, Nathan. I hope you catch 'em all.